Hey everybody, it's the two-wheel Troubadour here. So I did this video yesterday where I installed the Triumph accessory leather tank strap on my Thruxton R. And when I went back and I did the editing and I looked at what I had produced, it was pretty apparent to me that there was really no reason to have a real-time installation for such a simple install. I don't know if anybody wanted to really watch, 25 minutes of me talking through, um, doing such a simple installation. It's really three nuts and a bolt, basically. And so I thought, let's shorten this down a little bit. So I'm going to narrate over some of the video here, and save you some time and make it a little bit more interesting, hopefully. So yeah, so here in the video, I'm comparing the new leather tank strap to the old one. The new one's about half an inch wider, made of leather. The one that comes on the bike has just a very thin rubber underline to it, and it's solid, whereas the new one has this decorative holes in it. So basically, there's two nuts underneath the strap there for a retainer, and so you have to lift the tank up to get to those two things. In order to lift the tank up, we need to go to the back, and you take the seat off, and there's a retainer nut right there where that arrow is, and that's where the gas tank bolt also is. So I disconnected the battery, and I also removed the two screws that hold the fairing to the gas tank bracket. I had to do that on both sides, of course. Here I'm um, undoing the tank retaining bolt there, as you can see, and I can pull the tank up. The front of the tank is on two mounting points on two rubber bungs, so there's no bolts up there holding the tank on. You just slide it back and up. So removing the strap retainer nut. Now I have a board here. What I'm going to do is lift the tank up and actually rest this on the frame, rest the tank on the board that's resting on the frame. And it's not the most stable thing in the world, but it works. You can see the tank's kind of hollowed out there, and yeah, easy way to get the tank up. You don't have to disconnect the fuel line. You don't have to disconnect the ventilation line. Everything stays as it is, so very simple. Now you got to reach underneath there. It's kind of tricky, especially with the fairing, to get the two nuts that hold the front of the strap on. But you just reach in there and feel your way around, and it just takes a second to get those two nuts off. So here with the nuts off, you can take a screwdriver, pop that off the retaining bolt there. So the back's free. Now you can grab it and pull it off the front too, now that those two nuts are off, and there you go. Simple as that. So I'm going to take the leather pad and place it on the tank to see how it fits on there. They give you a new tank protector rubber piece there, that's on. Now here's the strap itself. Placing that on the front, getting it placed just right. Spend a little time to center it with the gas cap that has the notch on the leather part. And they don't want you to have the retainer at the front there touch the tank, so give that a little space. Make sure it's nice and even, and then you can go ahead and strap the back down here on the retainer bolt. Tighten the retainer nut down. That'll pull the strap nice and tight. And now it's time to drop the tank back down. So I'm just going to pull the board out and carefully put it back down in place. Put the tank bracket bolt through and tighten that down. Connect your battery, throw your seat on, and job complete. So there you go. On a scale of 1 to 5 difficulty rating, I would definitely say this is a 1. Anybody can do this. I think from start to finish, I may have, I took my time. It may have taken me a half an hour. I like the way it's kind of notched out for the gas tank there. That's cool. I like it. So there you go. If you're thinking about getting one and want to know how to put it on, easy peasy. So now, take it for a ride. See you guys.